It was like a couple weeks before we were going to do script revisions and decide which script we were going to do. And I was just sitting in my room and it kind of clicked. I thought of college students trying to pay rent, which is like a general idea.
This is a script that a lot of college people can relate to.
We all live off our parents' money. And so that's why I was like, well, this is the premise of the story. There's a character who's tired of just not doing anything for himself anymore and always relying on his parents. Then I started thinking about just like different random characters, like Tim, for example, a character that'll never leave the shower.
I'm probably the most humiliating I've ever felt.
Tim in a bra, like woman's makeup and jewelry on, just looks goofy. I thought of Trent, which is the character who always pretends like he has a plan, but in reality he's totally not.
Usually whenever we use Andy for talent work, he plays this like typecasted role of a dirty slob.
I had decided early that I was going to actually get drunk for my role.
What up?
The character Mike, who's always being like controlled by some girl, he's pretty shy and always lets like other people tell him what to do. And then there's finally going to be a moment where he stands up for his buddies and his roommates.
She's different. You just don't understand her. That's not my line.
One of the things when I wrote this script is I wanted to write it open-ended, and I just left it like that because I knew that we were just going to come up with jokes on the spot.
Tim?
Oh, hey!
Tim?
Oh, no!
Tim?
Sorry.
Tim?
Oh, hey! Hey, I'm Tim.
Blair and Kona would throw in random things all the time. Some of that stuff's probably the funniest things in the movie.
Did you hear that? Jinx, you owe me a Coke. It's you. You hear that? Yeah, I totally heard that. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Jinx. See you, man.
Unfortunately, I think, the first day it didn't go real well.
Slutsky is kind of pissed. I walked in and about 30 seconds later I was hit in the face with keys next to our Steadicam operator.
Andy breaks down the door and the corner of the door smashed into the drywall.
It wasn't the best start of the day, but we're pushing forward.
I wanted to do a variety of different types of shots.
Setting up tripods and track and everything take quite a bit, so when we do a lot of our motion shots, we did them on a Steadicam and using the shoulder mount.
Unlike years past where we do a lot of tripod shots and maybe some like handheld shots, it gives it the opportunity to do like some really long takes that kind of shows off the acting skills.
That last take was beyond epic.
Todd was kind of sitting in the position where the mailbox was going to land. Trent comes up and he hits it. The mailbox was flipping in the air.
I tried to hold on to it for as long as I could, but I also didn't want to get nailed in the head with a mailbox.
Breaking even. It took us about 2 weeks to shoot. It was hard and painful, but in the end, I really think it turned out all right.